Hey guys, Dr. Ben here, Functional Medicine Centers. Let's talk about light. Let's talk about how light affects your thyroid and affects your health on a lot of different levels, and especially light at nighttime. So nighttime exposure to light, street lights outside your bedroom, too bright of lights out in the hallway, all types of different things are going to affect your health dramatically, and what you need to do today to start changing how your body experiences light and what you can do differently. So welcome. I hope you guys are doing great. Functional medicine, all about getting to the underlying why of someone is having their health problems, and sleep is a huge part of this, and light exposure is going to make a major issue with this. So here we go. We have circadian rhythms in our body. These rhythms are the natural flow, ebb and flow of going into a sleep state, being in a wake state, going into a sleep state over and over and over. And all of our hormones have a rhythm to this. Our insulin, our thyroid stimulating hormone, our melatonin, our adrenaline, all of these different things, cortisol, these all have a natural rhythm with our circadian rhythm. And what happens is, in today's day and age, over the last 100 years, we've gotten all these great new lights, and we've got lights everywhere, and electricity and LEDs and all these different things, and they are going to contribute, unfortunately, pretty dramatically to the negative health of a lot of people in this country, in this world. And so here's a couple thoughts that you need to start having is, one, when should we have light in our day and when should we have darkness in our day? Well, naturally, when the sun is up. So when the sun is up, we should be having light exposure. Unfortunately, a lot of people are working inside, especially nowadays. People are working from home. They never even get in their car. They don't drive to work and see that sun shining in their eyes, anything like that. And so a lot of people are stuck in their basement or in their rooms. Our kids, think about our kids. So many kids have been stuck at home this year, and they are having this negative effect of not being able to see the sun, experience going outside and playing and all these things. They're sitting in front of their computer, having that just poor light coming into their eyes. So that's one of the problems, is that we're not getting enough good light throughout the day and not being exposed to the sun. So if you have an opportunity to move your desk more closer towards the window, get outside more often, things like that, very important. Then we've got the nighttime, which is actually really damaging to a lot of people's health. And this is something we've done in our house, even though we live a little bit outside of town. The neighbors have some kind of big spotlights onto their property, and so we have blackout curtains. So one of the problems is that excess exposure to light at bedtime is going to be a big problem with our health. It's going to throw off our TSH, our thyroid stimulating hormone. There's research showing that it can throw off insulin and cause insulin resistance. And so if that light is continually going on, or let's say you have your TV on all night, any of these other issues, that is going to be a big effect on your ability to get into that good circadian rhythm. So you turn your TV off, get the blackout curtains, make your room as dark as you possibly can. And this is what your brain has evolved being around. So at nighttime, when the campfire goes out and it's dark, that's what your brain's doing. There's no spotlights coming in at your brain, any of these things. So make sure that you're getting as little light as possible. Another thing, in your living areas, so your bedrooms, bathrooms, kitchens, those places, swap out your LED lights for incandescent. The LEDs are going to be way more stimulating to that circadian rhythm, going to rev it up a lot more. So outside, in the hallway, in the closet, some of those places, LED are okay, but in your living spaces, you definitely don't want the LED lights, and if you do have them, you want to make sure those are turned off after the sun goes down. So you may want to use a little lamp or something like that, but not LED lights. Those are going to be very stimulating to the brain as well. So two sides here. One, you've got to get the exposure in the morning. You've got to get that exposure to sunlight. Hey, Chris, good to see you. You've got to get that sunlight in the morning. Got to get that brain revved up, get that exposure, and then at bedtime, hour before bed, you've got to have those lights down low. You've got to get away from that blue light, iPads, phones, all these different things. So you've got to make it as dark as possible at night, get as bright as you can during the day, and this is going to have a dramatic effect on your energy and your overall health and your hormone production. Hey George, good to see you. Yes, this can have a dramatic effect of turning on those stress hormones. If we've got light out there, the adrenals are going to be revving up. So stay strong, everybody. Pay attention to the light rhythm in your day and your health will improve.